Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how I got this look, fairly minimal in my opinion, and basically I'm just trying to highlight my skin. It's super simple, uses what I believe to be a minimal amount of products, and as you know, I'm just getting over some cystic acne, I have freckles, and I want to show that all off. I want to highlight my skin, and especially come winter, I like to incorporate some moisture back into my routine, and I've said it once and I'll say it 100 times more, but it is so important to moisturize your skin even if it's oily. So I am very excited that this video is sponsored by and in partnership with Laneige. You know how much I love them. Today we're going to be chatting about their sleeping mask line. There are 3 items in there that they recommend you incorporate into your routine 2 to 3 times a week, but you know their lip sleeping mask is something that I incorporate into every part of the day or night. So let's go ahead and jump back in time so I can show you what I did for my skincare last night. So we're back in my bathroom. I'm going to be showing you the Laneige sleeping mask line, which is available at Sephora.ca, in Sephora stores. And if you'd like to check out more from Laneige Canada, I will have their Instagram linked down below along with all of the products that I'm using. Of course, the first step is to actually remove your makeup before you can get into your skincare. So I'm using a cleansing balm, following that with a cleanser to actually clean my skin, a toner, and a moisturizer. So you're going to still kind of keep that part the same, but you're incorporating in the Laneige sleeping mask line. So I'm starting off with the water sleeping mask, and this has a beautiful texture. If you have oily skin, don't be afraid of it feeling too heavy. It has a really great gel texture, so you're going to apply about a quarter-size dollop of the mask evenly across your face. Comes with a little applicator, and this is formulated to smooth the skin, rehydrate, take care of things like dryness, dullness, uneven texture, fine lines, wrinkles. But what I personally love about this so much, besides the way it makes my skin feel, is how the actual product feels. It has a beautiful gel texture that feels so good at the end of the day. There's no sticky residue. It absorbs into your skin. I was so surprised actually the first time I used this a few months back. I was a little bit afraid, but on my skin it just feels so incredibly good. You don't need to worry about putting it on and having to wait before you get in bed for it to absorb. It has a really beautiful texture, and it makes your skin look super glowy and absorbs quite quickly into the skin. Once you've got that on, you're going to move on to the eye sleeping mask, and this has, again, a kind of a gel texture. Nothing here is heavy or going to feel heavy on your skin, which is nice because you're getting the moisturization without that heavy feeling. So this comes with a really nice ceramic applicator. You can use your fingers after you've applied it to your face, but I really love the applicator because, again, it has that cooling feeling and helps you to apply it all over the eye, including your eyelid. I will leave the instructions down below for how they recommend to massage it into your skin. They've got a whole method that they recommend, so I will leave that down below. You can see me doing it here, and again, my skin feels hydrated, it feels softer. This is the kind of thing that I'll use the night before I'm filming or before an event because it helps to depuff and soothe the skin with that cooling feeling and the ceramic applicator, and it just really feels like it hydrates while also kind of reducing the puffiness around my eyes. And then lastly, I feel like I don't need to tell you much about this because I've talked about this so much. I use this night and day when I'm running errands. I wore this lip sleeping mask to the dentist actually a little while back because I was getting a cleaning. So I brought this to the dentist with me, popped it on before my cleaning. This stuff is amazing. It has an incredibly thick texture, unlike the face products, which I love for the lips. As an applicator, you apply a generous amount to the lips, leave it on overnight, and you'll find it'll be there on your lips the next day. It just really sticks around, plumps the lips, hydrates, moisturizes, helps with dryness, fine lines. You can use this as makeup prep as well. Very multi-purpose. My boyfriend loves this too, so fun for the whole family. This is just an absolute staple in my routine since I've discovered it, and I cannot recommend it enough. So now that I've awoken with a freshly moisturized face and lips, I actually applied a little bit more of the sleeping mask to use as a makeup prep. And if you're looking to dabble in Laneige, they have some really great holiday kits as well to gift to yourself or to somebody else. So hopping into the makeup, I'm starting off with my base. I want to use something that's about like a medium natural coverage, something that has a smooth texture on the skin, but primarily I'm looking for something that also has a great shade match for me because I'm going to be skipping concealer and I want to ensure that it doesn't look super stark in between my under eyes and my face. So I want to have a natural finish, something that's a really good shade match, but it also has to be, you know, long lasting on my oily skin. Moving on, I like to use a liquid highlighter. These can be a great way to add a natural glow. You can even skip highlighter if you'd like to, like a powder highlighter, and just go with a liquid. I'm going to be using powder too, but I think it can add a really beautiful natural glow if there's no intense shimmer or glitter. And if you have textured skin, I highly recommend you try them. It can just look so incredibly natural, but still give you that glow we all desire. As I mentioned, I'm not using a concealer, but I still like to use a brightening powder under the eyes. I feel like that can add a little bit of brightness. On the rest of my face, I'm using a mattifying powder because although I want this to be a natural kind of minimal look, I still do have oils that push through, so I want to ensure that this is nice and long lasting. For my bronzer today, I'm switching it up a little bit and using something that has a shimmer in it. I generally don't reach for a bronzer with shimmer. There's no glitter in here, but I find when I'm trying to look like I have that really glowy, beautiful skin, a shimmery bronzer can look really beautiful. It kind of depends day to day. Generally I go matte, but it adds just a really nice sheen to the skin. It really warms it up, looks super fresh. For my blush, however, I'm still sticking with a matte blush. I pretty much do always, but I like to go a little heavier on the blush when I'm going for a look like this. It's just a little bit more youthful. As I mentioned, you can skip highlighter if you'd like to, but I love highlighter and I feel like it can really make a look. This one has, again, no glitter in there. There's no glitter on my face, and a little bit in the inner corner too. For my brows, I'm just keeping them natural. As I mentioned now several times, I've been getting my eyebrows threaded and I feel like it gives me really nice shape, and especially if I want it to be a minimal look, I just like to put some brow gel through my brows, nothing too intense. And then I'm going in with a lash primer just to really further boost my mascara. I'm not wearing false lashes, and I don't put any mascara on my lower lash line when I'm not wearing concealer because I feel like it can add a little bit too much darkness, but that'll vary person to person. And then for the lips, gloss is back. I've been loving wearing gloss again, and especially in the winter months, it's just extra comfortable on the lips. So here is the finished look. Be sure to check out the Laneige sleeping mask line. I cannot recommend it enough. Even before I partnered with them, this is something that I have had in my makeup routine. You saw the eye sleeping mask in my nighttime routine that I did a few months back. I haven't stopped talking about the lip mask, and the water sleeping mask will be in an upcoming favorite mask video. This is truly a line I love, something I recommend to any skin type, but I would just especially call out you oily skin people because for a long time there, I was rubbing like alcohol and lemons on my face, not knowing that I was just making my skin much worse. So important to incorporate moisture, and this is such a nice way to do it because it is so light, so hydrating, but still effective without feeling heavy on your skin. So I will have them linked down below. Let me know if you have tried any of their products. They're a brand that I've discovered over the past year and a half or so, and I've been so incredibly impressed. So let me know if you have tried any of their items, and you can find their skincare, like I mentioned, at Sephora.ca or Sephora in store, and I will link their Instagram down below. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Samantha Jane OIT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!